Hey guys, Britto here. Welcome back to Farming Simulator 25. Here we are back in Hutan Pantai for another episode. You can see at the top we've got tons of money now. We've got an absolute mozza of money. So what I did do is I went through and sold everything we had. All of our lettuce, we sold all of our lettuce. We sold our straw bales. We sold our mushrooms and made an absolute killing. So we look at finances for August. Land purchase, we made 283,000 in sold products yesterday. Boom, there we go. And I did actually pick up some new equipment as well. Did I leave it at the store? No, I think I did bring it back home. What did I buy? I can't remember what I bloody brought now. Oh, there's a roller somewhere. Yep, there we go. I brought a roller so we can actually seed and then roll. We seed with this guy, maybe roll with this guy. We've got our rice field ready to go. So what I was thinking is we harvest this rice field and then we get rid of rice. We go in construction and we start building our own farmhouse. No tools, no. We start building our own like little storage area in here. We've got some pretty decent sized sheds, some pretty expensive sheds. We've also got it's a pretty bloody big one. Look at that one. No editing stuff. That one's not too bad. Like 9 grand. We've got a 65, another 65. We've got a $1,000 one, a $3,000 one. I was looking at like these. Was it these guys? No, these guys. There's a few of these. They're pretty good. These ones aren't too bad either. The only problem is they're really long. But they sort of fit the vibe, I guess, for what we're doing. Like we could probably, stick this one down here somewhere. Once we've got this field out and just put some sheds in to sort of just fix up our storage and stuff. That's ready to harvest. Beautiful. Because we've got just stuff laying absolutely everywhere. We've got shit everywhere, as people would say. Quickly check in here. How much do we have? Wood-wise, we're pretty good. Let's just move maybe a couple of things in there. There we go. Beautiful. These two guys are going to take a while before they get done, but that's fully done. I was thinking of actually going into constructibles. Now, these guys aren't too bad as far as building goes, but I know they can be quite bloody expensive. But, I mean, if we're going to go the whole route where we're building our own stuff, I think these are pretty good. I don't know if we can... Some of these we can actually... This guy, we can actually edit, customize F, solar panels, yes. Extra 18,000, but that'll give us some income, which is pretty good. The 312,000 solar panels. We go like a black. Can't even move that now. Solar panels on the roof, 281,000 for extra solar panels, but the money that we get from that income-wise would be pretty bloody good. All right, so what I want to do this episode is get our seeding done. I was thinking of going, not doing that. Looking at this, we've got to able to do barley and wheat today. So I was going to do barley on the two smaller fields and do a big wheat field down the bottom, down there. That was sort of the plan for today, and then harvest up our rice, and then go from there as well. Work out what we're going to do around the farm. I feel like we need some storage, and it's not going to hurt to spend a little bit of this money on getting some storage done. I want to try and buy field 79 as well. Start clearing this field out. So part of this field here may go. We may turn this into a grass field. I know it's something that Daggerwin has already done. If you guys probably watch his series, if you're watching mine, obviously that was an idea that I had, purchasing that, using that as well. I'm just not sure how well it's going to go if we put in a barn instead of just a normal plot. Like if we come into here and go to animals, so obviously this one's okay, but if we were to put in like a proper cow barn, yeah, like how well is that going to sit there? Probably not Probably not great, so I don't really know how we're going to go trying to fit that in. But we'll have a go at it. Is this actually planting? It should be, shouldn't it? Yeah, so it looks like it's planting. It looks like a weird bloody texture though, doesn't it? That's really strange. A really, really strange texture. Let me just check and make sure. Oh yeah, it's planting. I just haven't seen that type of texture before. That is a little weird. It looks like it's gone back to stubble again. It's gone from a crop to cultivated back to bloody stubble again, even though we haven't harvested. So yeah, I think that we need to harvest this and then roll it to get rid of the stubble. We come back into help. Where are we? Mulching. So by applying a layer of biological material on top of the soil, mulching improves your soil, therefore your little crops. Use a mulcher on stubble after harvesting crops, so we need to get a mulcher. Which I'm pretty sure I've already got a mulcher anyway, which is up there. So we harvest, mulch, combi plow or cultivate, seed, roll. Actually I've got to spread lime as well, which is another thing I need to get done. Down on that new field. There's just that tiny little bit that we plowed in to expand our field. Obviously it needs to have some lime put on it, so we'll go down and take care of that as well. I feel like that rice field can go so much more. We can use that for. I know it's not gonna be anything as far as income goes, but it's gonna be good. Now, also, I want you guys to let me know, now the lettuces, we are making an absolute shit ton out of the lettuce. Should we turn it down a little bit, have one place producing lettuce, and then the rest producing something else? Or are you guys happy just to purely produce lettuces, considering how much they're worth? I feel like Giants have dropped the ball there a little bit with the value of the lettuce. I think all the crops should be worth a similar amount, whether it's strawberries or lettuce or chilies or garlic. Make it all. I mean, even if 1,000 litres of lettuce is worth $4,000 or $3,000, just make it so it produces a little bit slower. So overall, in the long run, doesn't matter whether you have strawberries or tomatoes or lettuce or garlic, on average you're still producing the same amount money wise. Because as you can see in here, we are already 15,000 litres in stock. 2,700, max price is 3,500. It's crazy the price that it's currently sitting at. So yeah, I don't know if we should continue to do all that with lettuce. You guys let me know what you think. I mean, I'm happy to do it if you guys want us to see us progress a bit quicker. It's definitely going to help us progress. As you guys have already seen, we've got 274,000 in the bank. That's without paying our loan. We need to try and... Actually, we should be debt-free, shouldn't we? We are debt-free. Yeah, there we go. Wasn't quite sure if we were still debt-free, but we are debt-free, which is a bonus. Right, turn that on. So I'll get this field done. We'll get the other field 28 done as well, which shouldn't take too long, and then we'll start harvesting our rice. While I'm getting this completed, when we're moving from this field to field 28, I may get a worker to come down here and just roll this field and see if that makes a difference. Obviously in here, soil composition, weed. It's got weeds in it. Should not have bloody weeds in it. That's weird. I need to fertilise it again too. I think it's still only stage 1 fertilisation. And it's got stubble tillage. That's growing. Okay, there you go. Weeds, no weeds, but it still needs rolling. And it needs fertilisation. So if we roll and then we fertilise again, that should get us to 100% yield. which is gonna be good for us. As you guys know, this field really isn't overly big. It's not worth a great deal. I feel like getting 29 and 33 next is going to be pretty good. Both ready to harvest, but they're both full of bloody weeds, and they're both root crops. They're an absolute pain in the ass. Absolute pain. So I want to get a bigger tractor too, but it's just, I think we're going to need like 300,000 to 400,000 for a bigger tractor. Something that we can use to do some good mowing, as well as be pretty strong horsepower wise. Yeah, I just think these guys aren't enough to be able to get the mowing attachments that I want to get. So certainly going to have to look at a bigger tractor and get rid of this AGCO, I think. I don't see the point in having 3 tractors. We could probably keep the AGCO if we wanted to, but I said I don't see the point in us keeping all 3. Right, start up the John Deere. We've got the roller on board, so we'll head on down. We'll get a hired helper, a hired worker to do this. The rocks that we got from down there, we got like 1,000 litres of rocks. So I think we need to start producing rocks ourselves. I think we really do need to. AI worker. Can't do any less than 2, which is a bummer. Right, you do your thing. Let him start rolling away. We'll get this next field completed. So we need to do lime, we need to do fertilization, we still need to harvest. It's going to be quite a busy episode, this one. Hopefully you guys are pretty keen for it. Right, there's our harvester there too. We want to upgrade our harvester as well, which may be something we try and do before we potentially harvest that other field. Field 32, I think it is. Yeah, field 32. We might try and get a new harvester for that, which, as you guys know, I definitely want to go with, where are we? The self-leveling Fent, which is 265. So we need about 300,000. So actually 300,000 on the dot we need for that. So while we're going to spend a bit of money now, we need to try and make sure we've still got some available for that harvester next year. When harvest time comes around, we want to be able to pick it up. So I've been doing a heap of contracts for local farmers too, but now we're sort of running out of time to be able to do local contracts, and the amount of money we're making off our greenhouses sort of means we don't need to worry about helping them out as much. It's purely going to be stone picking. There we go, stone picking. A couple of big stone picking jobs, which is awesome. Let's go accept that, and we'll accept that one as well. Right, because I'll get both of them done just to bring some more stones in. That'll obviously be done off camera using our stone pickup, because we can, I think, carry like 120,000 litres of stone, which we'll never hit that. But that's going to just continue to allow us to build up what we have available. We can continue to make some concrete and that sort of thing. Decent amount of money out of the contracts as well. Even like the mowing contracts are pretty good, aren't they? Mowing field 38. There's not many grass fields. I think that's like the only one. I think it really is like the only grass field we have is field 38. Oh no, field 15 and 38. So there's 2 grass fields on this map, which isn't many at all. Alright, so we'll skip a row again, as we usually do. It's just easier to skip a row, so we can just do the full U-turn at the end and not have to worry too much. But I don't know if you guys can still hear my voice, but I'm still not 100%. Hopefully starting to be on the mend, fingers crossed. Alright, let's check soil composition. It needs rolling. Yeah, he's onto it. He's doing it. It's good news. We'll have to go down and check on our yield for down there once we get the rolling completed. Hopefully it's going to get us up to 100%. I really, really hope so. So we'll get him from there over to here. We'll hire a worker to do the wheat down there while we start harvesting the rice field. Otherwise, we're going to be here forever trying to get this completed. Look at all those bloody weeds. Yeah, we need to get a sprayer as well, I think. I don't know. See, you guys let me know as well. If we seed now, we roll, we fertilise, and if we spray for weeds now, will that prevent weeds from growing at all? Or do we have to wait for the weeds to grow before we spray? That's one thing I could never work out with FS22. I feel like in real life, like you spray, as soon as you get that first growth state in your field, like as soon as you see the sprouts start popping up, that's when you should be spraying for weeds to prevent the weeds from even starting to grow. Like you shouldn't be spraying now, I wouldn't think, when there's nothing that's actually starting to grow just yet. I don't know, you guys let me know. Yeah, I think that area there as storage sheds is going to be pretty good. I've done a little bit more terraforming, not so much terraforming, but actually, do I need to? I think I might need to bring this here, drop that off. I think I might need to spray. Please lift it. There you go. Dump it. Dump it. Might need to spread lime here first before I seed. That guy's taking his sweet ass time because considering he's got such a big roller. Right, actually let's check on our animals. You've got feed, you've got feed, you've got feed. Beautiful. Whoop. So yeah, here I've done a bit of painting just to get rid of that really bad spot. Painted all around greenhouses and stuff, just to make it look much more driven on. Alright, 5,000 litres, that should be enough to do what we need to do. Need to try and work out the spot. Needs lime, okay, so we need to try and work out exactly where we need to go. I think it's like about here somewhere. Bang. Steering assist. No. Okay. Yeah, we'll go down that way, I guess. We'll just changes that. It's so annoying. Yeah, that's pretty good. Hoping we've got enough. Yeah, we should have enough to get the whole thing done. But that's just going to allow us to not have to worry about spreading the lime. I think you only spread lime one every 3 times, similar to when you do the ploughing as well. You don't have to spread lime every single time, which is good. We'll run all the way through the field, down to the end. Turn around. Going to take out this sign. Oh well. Right, try and... I have to go back. We missed a fair bit up there. Alright, try and get those sides done. Make sure. Still missed a little bit there, but that's fine. Right, yeah, we should have enough in the sprayer, so it shouldn't be, or the spreader, I should say, shouldn't be too bad. It feels like we're missing a little bit over on that side. So I'm not sure as well you guys are into card collecting, but if you guys aren't, you've seen a couple of videos on my channel, the F1 Topps Chrome 2024 F1 box that I opened. I actually joined in a break in my local card shop on the weekend, and I purchased McLaren because like McLaren's my favourite team with Oscar Piastri, obviously being the Aussie, one of the only Aussies left now. And in that card break, there was one signed autograph card that got pulled, and it was Oscar Piastri, and it's mine. and I've sent it away for grading, and I'm so freaking excited. Like, it's at the moment, I think it's probably worth about $500 or $600 Australian as it sits. So I've sent it away to get graded. If it comes back graded as a 10, which is obviously perfect condition, honestly, I don't know what the car's going to be worth. The card may be worth $2,000, $3,000, $4,000 or something like that. So that's honestly crazy. So I'm hoping that that gets sent away, comes back pretty quick. We get a 10. Do I sell it straight away for $4,000? Do I hold on to it until he wins a world title? Which, mark my words, I think Oscar Piastri is going to win multiple world titles over his career, especially once Verstappen disappears. I feel like yeah, Oscar's going to be one of the next big stars, not just because he's Australian, but because he is such a good driver. He's bloody awesome. But yeah, you guys let me know what you think. It was honestly an absolute great pickup. So excited. Stoked. Absolutely stoked. It was bloody awesome. Right, so let's check on that. That's all done. Oh, sorry guys, I think I just coughed at the microphone. I'll make them mute it instead. We'll head on over here and we'll get this field sorted. Start on headland, yeah, whatever, you just do your thing. Jump out, get out of the way. I do apologise if I just went to mute it and unmuted it and bloody coughed in your ear. Where are we going? Go get our bloody harvester. We've got rice field to harvest here. Alright, we're jumping our Massey 8570. The old girl needs a bit of a tidy up, a bit of a clean. So we may do that as well this episode. Give her a bit of a wash down. It's quite filthy at the moment. Right, so those couple of contracts that we'll get them done off camera. Alright, let's start here. Harvesting a long grain rice. Hopefully we'll get decent yield out of this. Let's come into here, steering assist, 1, done. Let's go. Might as well just do the outside by myself because it's an absolute pain. I feel like there's so much room up here we could better utilise it for something else. Because it's not a massive field. It's not going to give us a huge amount of yield. It doesn't matter what crop we put on it, to be honest. So I feel like getting rid of this is going to be the way to go. Let's double check. Yeah, so it's about 90%. Not sure what we've missed. Should be fully fertilized. Yeah, it says it's been mulched. Like, see does that mean it's mulched already? Or do I need to mulch it? Doesn't say it needs mulching. How the hell did I drop straw? That's weird. Maybe it won't drop it on the rice field, but once we back up it drops it on the off to the side. That's really weird, isn't it? Did not expect to get any straw swath out of this. Oh, a little bit further forward. Did not expect it at all. Alright, let's zoom right in and have a look at this. Hard. Oh, yep, done it. It's pretty cool looking harvest, isn't it? See the rice all in the top. It's just amazing. The level of detail in FS25 is way better than FS22. Looks, there's a big pile of straw just there as well. That's weird. Very strange. Let's back up and see if we can just dump some more on it, I suppose. Might as well. We'll have to come and pick that up with our loading wagon, I'm assuming. and maybe just dump it somewhere. We don't really need it at the moment, but we are going to need it eventually. Maybe we just try and keep it in our loading wagon if we can. I feel like I should have done 2 headlands on this pass, but I don't really want to dump it there because it's sitting right on the edge of the cliff. It's going to be hard to pick up. Got a little bit there that we need to come back and pick up. So 2,000 litres, so you can see it's not going to be a huge amount of yield. I know normal rice is a higher yield than long grain, but long grain rices are so much easier to plant and harvest compared to the actual rice itself. You don't need any specialty equipment. You just use a harvester and a seeder. You don't need any specialised stuff, which makes it a lot cheaper to get started if you want to go with rice. So we probably will turn this into rice flour anyway, which will mean we'll need to bring our truck over, which I think I've already configured it. Yeah, there it is. I've already configured it to accept rice again, accept crops. Right, AR worker G has completed their task. That's good. Alright, we'll get this last pass completed. Alright, try not to miss anything. There we go. Then we'll try and dump some more straw over here. So we're going to get about 4,000 litres of rice, maybe a bit less. So not a huge amount, but we'll turn it into some rice flour and hopefully make some better money out of it that way. Alright, let's dump this on top of this pile. Potentially, maybe, maybe not. There it goes. That's weird that it wants to dump it, but then it doesn't want to dump it. Let's reverse back this way, there we go. Get some more out of it. Not sure how much we're going to have left. I don't want it just to dump random places. Right, I might run down over here and see if we can get a little bit more out of it. If we run over this pile over here. Still got some silage in there ready to go. Oh, that must be it. Beautiful. Alright, so we need a home for this harvester too. Like, we don't have anywhere for it. That's why I'm thinking here. It's going to be a perfect spot for us. Alright, get the rice dumped off into there. The harvester over there is not ideal. Over where the grain mill is. Right, our silo is, sorry. It's not the ideal spot for it, but it's our first and last long grain rice crop. Alright, put that away, fold her up, we'll just sit her down over here somewhere. Drop you down. Boom, shut that down. Now, another thing I was thinking, come over here, I want to get rid of this. And then I want to come into here and go containers. We want to put in somewhere where we can hopefully... Well, that's sold. They'll sell both sheds. That's interesting. I thought it was only one shed. Maybe we put this somewhere else then. Maybe we put it down here as well. I'm not 100% sure where it's... where the loading point and stuff is. If we look at it, like it sits sort of like that, maybe we just... where we go, toggle free mode. Off. That's on. Snapping is on. Want to make sure... Yeah, okay, we want it to be off. Want to place it just there. Beautiful. And then we'll see if we can use this for fueling. Can we do anything with it? But no, we're going to wash this down though. If we get close enough, there we go. It tells us we've got 80%. How much dirt is actually on it while we're trying to clean it, which is good. I think that's another mod that I downloaded through the mod hub itself. Alright, so I need to look at the sheds, what we're going to put down. I'm just not 100% sure what to go with. We're going to need enough space to store things. Need to look at how many attachments we've got. Gonna need space for a harvester, and tractor and stuff as well. Harvester, 2 tractors and a truck. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, plus another mower is going to come. 11, 12. We need like 13 or 14 bloody spots. Need quite a bit. Right, come over here and see if does this need rolling anymore. Nope. 70% yield bonus. Half fertilized. What I'm going to do is I'm going to dump that. Don't pick that up. I'm going to dump that off just here. Go and get our loading wagon. Load up this. Jesus Christ. Load up this straw. We may have way too much straw over there. If we do, I'll just have to find somewhere to temporarily dump it. I wonder if we can store it in our silo. I don't think we're going to be able to, are we? Bang, let's go straw. Should be in this top section. No, we can't dump it in there, unfortunately. Right, I think we're going to get a ton of straw out of this. More than what this thing can hold. Right, let's slow down and jump on this big pile. Oh, maybe not. Although this is a small pile compared to the other side, so maybe. Right, let's get this bit picked up. We're sitting at 10%. Sorry guys, just got to go in and throw in a quick cut. Sorry guys, my young fella woke up, so I had to try and settle him down, get him back to sleep. We might fit this all in the one. We'll go close. Might have just a little bit. Oh no, we'll be right. We might have a little bit too much. It's nearly going to completely fill it 100%, which is good. Perfect amount. Alright, so let's just try and grab all the rest of it. Try not to waste anything. Yeah, 98%, that'll do. That'll do, that makes me happy. Alright, so we'll get this dumped off. Over here, we need to get the roller back on this guy ready to go, I think. Don't know how much he's done down there, seeding wise. This guy's obviously way bigger than the cultivator, the seeder, so I think twice as big. We may just have to park off to the side and wait for him to complete the seeding before I even try to start rolling it. He's done hardly anything. Hardly anything. Still working on the bloody headlands. Dump that off there. Let's head up here. The rice to go. I'll go and get that dumped off camera. But let's get rid of that field. Right, let's look at our sculpting. Leveling. Make sure it's completely level. Still can't work out this yeah, I can't work it out. There's meant to be a mod that we could use. I'll make sure this is all completely level. It's so slow to adjust anything, isn't it? It really is. Okay, it's painfully slow. See, across here, we're going to have to smooth that out a bit. Right, let's go... no, soften. Try and... See, smoothing that out, like it... I feel like the landscaping tools lack quite a bit compared to what they did in FS22. FS22 was so good for landscaping. Isn't quite as good. Anyway, let's look at some sheds. There's that one. We're going to need... There's a fair few small ones. I thought about this one. Flattening failed. Like, to put it like up here somewhere. Because it doesn't need rear access. It's got rear and side access. Somewhere around there. I don't want it to flatten anyway. This is what annoys me. So, like, I got the place anywhere mod and it still just won't let me put it wherever I want to put it. Like, just let me put it where I want to put it. It's really annoying. Really annoying. Alright, 18,000, 5. Why is it failing there though? Give me the freaking number. It was giving it to me before here, like I could put it there somewhere. Right, that level. There. Think. There. It's going to be as good as it's going to get. Right, beautiful. Let's actually go and have a look at that shed, see how much room's actually in there. Look at all these ruts in the ground, but that should be fine. Plenty of room in here. It's dirt as well, didn't even give us a concrete floor. Ripped off. Ripped off. I'll have to paint that in. Okay, let's look at another shed. Actually, let's we should have saved it beforehand. That shed looks pretty good, so 15k. Sort of need to just look. That's got wasted space in it. 2,000. That could be like a little addition to another shed, I guess. 9. Like double doors at the front. That's just got like a single door. It's all about like a layout. How do we want it to look? I don't see the difference in either of those. Maybe it's got narrow in the middle and then wider at the back. I think having some of these run down this side would be pretty good. But I don't really want it to flatten the terrain. I want it to go... I want it to run along that line. There, not flatten. That back corner needs a little bit to be fixed a little bit. And then see if we can just potentially add a second one. Add a second one in there, which a little bit height difference, but that's fine. You can add a smaller one. Smaller one right next door. We could probably leave a bit of a gap. Like that. How'd that go? That looks pretty good. And then we could potentially, you know, move that. And tools, yeah, 10 grand. So we could potentially put this guy like just in here somewhere. In between. Like that, beautiful. Then we can go get rid of that one. I can move that manually. I can get rid of the fuel too if we wanted to. I actually want to run a fence around this too, but I don't think that's going to be possible. Sort of fence. Amsterdam River fence, no. Ranch fence. I don't think it's going to allow me, to run a fence around it. Get rid of that. Area's restricted. That'll work there, but that's a pain. I want it to go from there, and then I hated the area restricted sort of thing. It's just a bloody absolute pain in the ass. Alright, look at some more sheds. $10,000 shed. So that's going to be 3, 6, 7, 8. Plus we can put like our... Now, my harvester may not fit in there. Harvester, tractor. 3,000. What's that? That's... Do our own little custom shed. We've got a big open one there. And I want something that looks nice as well, but these guys are pretty good, but they're bloody expensive. I feel like we need to leave a bit of a path out and just put like a little shed down here. We could potentially, as I said, we could custom make just a little shed down here. Like, I think we've still got enough room. Like, if we do like another double one of these down here would be pretty good. Double one from there, and then try and keep it on the same thing if I can. It's gonna be so tough to try and keep it on the same thing, isn't it? Back. Say about there, and then of course you're going to give me issues with flattening now, aren't you? Absolute pain. There we go. Might actually work out pretty good. If we leave a bit of a gap there, then we can go into containers, and we can put this guy in down in here. Like that. That's good. We can demolish that one. Now it's cost us a little bit of money, but that doesn't look too bad at all, to be honest. We need to do a bit of painting, asphalting. What asphalt do we want? I don't think we want plates, do we? Asphalt. Do we have this like normal rock? We want just like normal concrete. Would be nice. Maybe just normal asphalt's fine. Give ourselves just a little bit of asphalt just in there. Beautiful. Not too much hanging out the backs, which is awesome. I'll try and do the same. So a little bit of overlap. Right, beautiful. Do the same over this side. Doesn't matter if we make a mistake a little bit, we can go run through there as well. I need to level that corner out. Let's go level. Small's is going to go. Let's try and... It just doesn't work. Maybe because it's hitting, I don't really know, but that's annoying. Asphalt. Might go all the way to the back. Like it changes the level of it as well, which is weird. Let's go just some normal dirt. Run some normal dirt around the back of it. We need to change up out the front as well. We want to put... I would like grass in here, but I don't think it's going to allow us to do what I want to do as far as the grass goes. I would definitely need asphalt all through here. Right, like that. And then we should be able to go inside the barn and have a look. Nope. Right, beautiful. And then change that. Why won't you let me brush size? I want to change what the brush is like. There we go. Give ourselves a little bit of asphalt coming out. Alright, done. And I think the rock is not what I want. We want gravel all through here. Like a full gravel yard is going to be the way to go. And then we'll just sort of adjust it with little bits of dirt here and there. Of course it costs us a little bit of money, but you know, it's hopefully going to work out reasonably well for us. Right, something like that. I think like this, just like that. We'll go back to just dirt. I don't know why it's... Yeah, there we go. I don't want it... Have some just random dirt scattered through. Because if we're going to come in and out through here and down and just random spots of dirt. Right, that doesn't look too bad. Dirt along there. So I'd love a fence along here, but the fence just isn't going to happen. Fence through there, not going to happen either. 1800 in trees, so 140 bucks these guys are, so these are pretty bloody cheap. That's what I ran around the other side, so let's just smash in a ton of these guys. Probably should be changing up a little bit and changing the sizes and everything, but it's fine. These all got planned at the same time. Alright, there we go, and then maybe... It's probably a crappy tree to have, isn't it? 200 bucks. $50 bucks for this thing? No, that'll do me. 500, 200. Some of these things are just way too big. That thing's huge. Yeah, that's got to be careful of the power lines. Alright, that doesn't look too bad. So that's going to be our new little workshop slash storage area slash fuel spot. All this stuff's going to be need to get put away, hopefully. One thing we don't have, plants, decoration. Do we have? I'd love to decorate a little bit more around here, which we can do if you want to. Just have a look for, what are you? Just a random rock. It's like for a feature tree. Clotheslines, signs, sunflowers, a bit of everything. A pool. Yeah, I wasn't sure if we had like rocks. What's that? Debris crusher. Sells rocks, but we need, where is it? 525, it's like 90,000 or something, isn't it? The cement factory. $36,000. Can't see what the bloody thing is now. Bakery, spinnery, preserved soup, Taylor Bakery, rope, Cooper, Taylor, debris crusher. There we go, 99,000. See, this thing, we could have probably put it in here as well. I just don't know how it works. Doesn't give me sort of any. I'm assuming the rock, yeah, the rock goes off to the right down there. We could have placed that along here somewhere because we definitely need one, but I don't think we need it anytime soon. We've still got 211,000 left over. How you're doing your thing down there? That's pretty good. Right, so that's going to be saved. Hopefully that works out pretty well. This is going to be a pretty lengthy episode, I think. And then I want to go over here and buy Build 79. And then we can start clearing that out. Start clearing that out of trees and start looking at placing something else down through there. But hopefully this is going to be good for us. So there's a lot of storage in here. We can put 2 things in here and say that's like 5, 10, 15, 20, 22 plus our tractors and vehicles and stuff in here, and we could potentially put something else just along here, like I don't know what we put along there, but starting to look pretty good. So righto guys, hopefully you guys did enjoy this episode. If you guys did, as always, smash that like button. Any ideas, suggestions moving forward, leave it down in the comment section below. What the freaking hell are you doing? If you guys are new to the channel and haven't subscribed yet, guys, please do so. What the hell's going on here? Britto, thanks for watching. We'll see you again soon. Got weeds growing. That needs rolling. Yes, we know.